Good morning, children. Welcome back to Maths Track 1 session. I hope you all wrote your exams well and you scored, that means you secured good marks. But some children did not write the sentence properly. That means, suppose, as I told you that section formula, that means you have to write completely that suppose a P divides AB in the ratio, suppose 2:1, and then you have to apply the section formula there. So this type of statements you missed it. And even at the end, means for the conclusion part, so some children they did not conclude it properly. That means I am telling you now it's okay, that is essay 1. But whereas coming to the essay 2, that is you have to write 1 mark questions, 2 marks questions, 3 marks questions and 4 marks or 5 marks, whatever it may be. There, if you get habit of like this in writing in this way, you will not secure good marks, because you know CBSE will give you for every step at least half mark like that. So in that way, if you follow, you will not even get for 5 marks question even 3 marks. But still we gave just next time you will not repeat the same mistake. So for that purpose we corrected in that way. Okay children. So now we are going to start the new chapter. So before starting the new chapter, let us discuss about the 9th class chapter 4, just a heading. What is that heading? Can anyone say that? Chapter 4, that is linear equations in 2 variables. In 9th class you learn this chapter, linear equations in 2 variables. That means if you clearly understand, in the heading itself the complete picture is there. See here children, in this heading linear equations in 2 variables, take here variables. Variables means you all know very well, like A, B, C, X, Y, Z, etc. So like this, variables. Okay, next, coming to what? 2 variables means what? 2 variables means what? That means 2 different variables like X and Y, or some A and B, any values, not only X and Y, A and B, P, Q, anything variables you can take, but 2 variables. Then come to this equations. What is this equation? That means X plus Y equals to suppose 5. That means linear equation in 2 variables means 2 variables means you have taken that X and Y. Equation means equal to. Equal to is there, means there is lot of difference between a polynomial and an equation. Polynomial means if they clearly observe here, they will give you 3x plus 5. That means it is comes under polynomial and it is 2 terms. Okay, so like 3 terms, whatever it may be, it is there, but it comes under a polynomial. But whereas if you observe equal to symbol, whereas if you observe equal to symbol is there, it comes under a equation. Now here equation in 2 variables, but what is this again? Linear. Linear means what, you know children? Linear means degree 1. We already discussed in the some other chapter like polynomials. Yes, polynomials we discussed. Degree means, you know, degree means 1. Here degree is 1. Okay, actually degree means if they ask, suppose the question is 9x cube plus 4x square plus 3x power 5. If the question is like this, just simply I am telling you, if they ask the question degree, then you have to write the highest degree of this question. So degree equals to, simply we can write 5. But here in the heading itself, linear equations in 2 variables. Linear means, you know, degree 1. Linear means degree 1. That means if you clearly observe here, Here also degree 1, here also degree 1. So that is linear equation in two variables. This is about linear equation in two variables. Okay. Here what will happen means you learn simple equations. Suppose x plus 9 equals to 10. Then you can find very easily, that is one variable. So 10 minus 9. So x is equals to 1. Because if you see here only one variable. Now here what happened? There are two variables. There are two variables. Actually, you know children, this equation is given, no? They'll ask you several questions. How many possible solutions can you make? How many possible solutions can you make? They will ask you that type of question. For this questions, suppose this question, x plus 5 equal, how many solutions you can make? Then you can write infinitely many solutions. Infinitely many solutions. Why? See here, I'll give you one example children. Let x equals to 1 you take. Let x equals to 1 you take. Now in this equation, substitute x value 1. Means we consider x as 1. So 1 plus y equals to 5. So that is y equals to 5 minus 1, that equals to 4. So y equals to 4. That means 1 comma 4 is one solution for this equation. That means it should be satisfied. The given points 1 comma 4, that means now you got 1 comma 4. If you substitute in this, it should satisfy this equation. So like that, how many types of solutions you will get? How many solutions you are going to get? Infinitely many. Why? Because you are taking 1, you can take minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Definitely whatever the number you take instead of x value, you are going to get the y values like that. Means it keeps on coming. Okay. So that's why any equation in two variables, that means we have infinitely many solutions. Okay. Now, here I am adding one more word here. Can anyone tell what is that word I am going to add here? See here. Pair. Pair means what? Two. Like pair of socks, pair of shoes, like that. That means pair of linear equations in two variables. Pair of linear equations in two variables. That means just now you learned x plus y equals to 5. That is linear equation in two variables. But here the word I gave you pair. Pair means one more equation you can take it. That means 2x plus or minus something plus 5 equals to 7. That means here you can see two equations at a time. Okay, here you will observe two equations with two different variables. Okay, two equations with two different variables. Here also x and y, here also x and y. So these two are pair. Now, how you are going to solve the values of x and y? How you are going to solve x and y in this pair? So we have three methods actually, but in our syllabus we have only two methods. That is, one is substitution method. One is substitution method, and the other one is elimination method. Okay, so to find out the values of x and y when they give in pairs, how to find out the x and y value? So we have two methods, that is, one is substitution method and the other is elimination method. Okay, now today I am going to tell you by using substitution method how you can find the values of x and y, or whatever the variables is given, either a, b, pq, something, whatever it may be. So he will give two variables, but both the equations will have same variables. Children, both the equations will have same variables. So then only we can do it. Okay, So now today we are going to discuss the substitution method. By using substitution method, how to find out the values for the given pairs of equations. Okay. Now I'll go with one example here, children. Okay, children. See here. I gave you two equations. That means pair. So this is one equation and this is another equation. Okay. Now which method you are using now? Substitution method. Okay. Substitution method. Now by using substitution method, how you are going to find the values of x and y. Okay. So when you are doing the solution, don't copy anything, children. First listen very carefully. First write the given equation, that is x plus y equals to 4. You just take this one as equation 1. And the next one is x minus y equals to 4. And you take that equation as 2. Okay. Why we have to take like this means I will tell you now. Listen very carefully. So take the given equations, the equations as 1 and 2 equations. Okay. Now you can choose any equation. You can choose any equation. Now I am choosing the first equation. Okay. I am choosing the first equation. What is the first equation? X plus y equals to 4. Okay. Now from this I will find the value of y. I will find the value of y. That means y equals to 4 minus x. Here you have to write from equation 1. From equation 1. That means we are using equation 1. So you will write here x plus y equals to 4. Y equals to 4 minus x. Now you got the y value, y equals to 4 minus x. So take this equation as 3. Take this equation as 3. That means from equation 1 you got the value of y, that is 4 minus x. So that one you take it as equation 3. Next, you got y equals to 4 minus x, no? This one you have to substitute. This one you have to substitute in equation 2. That means substitute, a shortcut I am writing, substitute equation 3 in equation 2. Substitute equation 3 in equation 1. That means what? In equation 2, wherever y is there, in equation 2, here y is there, no? So instead of this y, you will substitute 4 minus x. Okay? You will substitute 4 minus x. That means x minus, what is y value? So instead of y, you have to substitute 4 minus x. That is 4 minus x equals to 4. Okay. Now x minus 4, minus into minus plus, x equals to 4. Means x plus x is now 2x. Minus 4 will go that side, means it will become a plus 4. X plus x is 2x. This minus 4 will go here, means plus 4. That means it's changing the position, transposition. So plus 4. So minus 4 became a plus 4 here. So 2x equals to 4 plus 4 equals to 8. So x equals to 8 by 2. So 2 ones, 2 fours. So you got the value of x now. You got the value of x. See, this is substitution method. Now, you got the value of x, that means x equals to 4. Okay. Now, this x equals to 4, you can substitute any one of the equation whichever you like. You can substitute that x equals to 4. You can substitute any one of the equation. But here if you observe the third equation, there is a chance of getting y very easily. So, you can substitute in this always. Or any equation, either in this equation 1 or in equation 2, whichever you like. There is no objection in that. Okay. So here now I am substituting. Substitute x equals to 4 in equation 3. Substitute x equals to 4 in equation 3. That means y equals to 4 minus x. That means y equals to 4 minus 4. So y equals to 0. That means you got the value of y also. Therefore, x equals to 4 and y equals to 0. So, this is the way of finding the values of x and y by using substitution method. You don't worry children, follow only the same rule. Either it is in denominators, that means it's in a fraction, anything or negative numbers or whatever it may be, you don't bother at all. Just only follow the process. If you follow that process, how to do, definitely you are going to get the solution very easily. Okay children? So, based on this, I am giving you homework. Okay? I'll just send one homework pic here after this video. So, try to do that in your homework book. Okay? Try to do that in your homework book. In CW, still you don't start anything. I'll tell you when to start. Okay? In homework book, what I am giving the homework, do that one only. Okay? Do those sums only. So then after you are getting the substitution method and elimination method properly, then we will go for exercises. Okay? There is one more cross multiplication is there, but that is not there in your syllabus. Okay children? Okay children? So, in this way you can substitution method, you will get the values of x and y. Now, as I told you, I will give the homework, so do it in the homework book and send me. No need, otherwise next day I will send the key to you. Okay children? So, tomorrow we are going to again recollect the substitution method and we will go for the elimination method. Okay? Actually, any method you can use for solving the problem. But why we are telling the substitution method and the elimination method means sometimes you will write for the sentence, you will give the question by using substitution method only, find the values of x and y, or by elimination method. Then next question will be given like that. So that's what we are teaching you, both the methods. Okay children? Have a nice day children.